This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. Yo, fellas, I ain't forget about y'all. This is for everybody that like to dance. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll it grind. Just get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low? Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Drop a bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, and I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that brown. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, then you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, got to go. Got to go. So the people that moving slow, just moving slow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they work. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it off, baby, let me see. You might get a little more Lucci. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing inside between them buns. Shorty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak, I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You digging freak nasty without a shovel? This is my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like a 94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Shh, yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip.
All right, chat. How we all doing? How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? We got Luke with us today. How's it going, Luke? Luke is muted. Luke is very muted.
It is a fine Wednesday today. And how you doing today, Beglov?
I'm doing okay. Well, we got some. We're gonna have to have a little discussion with a friend of the show today.
Oh,
I say discussion. He's not going to be on. I sent him a link. He can come on. But Liam's just been shitting his pants too much, and I can't ignore it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully he doesn't join a pagan cult.
Oh no. Oh dear. That's not looking good.
But first, it's something more positive. I want to share this. because it's fucking awesome. I had this commission from a buddy, Caleb Colin. I don't know, probably pronouncing his last name wrong. Over on Twitter, you can find him at Caleb CO13. This is I had a little piece in mind where it's like I wanted a bunch of like my favorite indie comics characters, and he actually added Scud down here. We can see in the bottom corner, and he added Earthworm Jim, which is pretty out of place because Earthworm Jim's not even a comic character, but I still dig it. It's fine. So up at the top we got Spawn, then Leonardo, then Empowered. I didn't even say to add Empowered because I was a little afraid that her costume might be too generic without Adam Warren's art style. But I think if you know who that character is, it shows pretty clearly. Then we got Raphael, Hellboy, Donnie, Mike, Cyberfrog, Scud down here. We got Witchblade, Invincible, Vampirella. And off in the far side, peeking out a window, we got Bomb Queen. That's pretty rad. I love this piece. I honestly cannot wait till it's done, and I want it fucking framed. It's so gorgeous. I love
looks
it.
Nice so far. Looks very nice.
There's a giant eyes in the mask. Well, Empowered's she has a very generic costume, and it's just sort of blackish blue with like the yellow triangle. But what really impresses me is the body language of the character. Like that just screams Empowered. That just screams that character. Yeah, I dig this guy's art a lot. I only recently started reading Scud, so it's kind of interesting that he added him there. And then there's little Easter eggs, like there's like a Masters of the Universe, like Castle Grayskull toy down there in the corner. Just little shit like that. That's cool. I love this piece so much, man. I'm getting this shit like just framed once I get it. Maybe at some point I'll commission it to be colorized.
Nice.
But I just wanted to share that because it's really rad. What really that's right, chat. What really impresses me is the tits. That's right, the tits.
Of course, Empowered must have that feature.
She does have tits. We got Witchblade and Vampirella down here too. Both kind of hitting on Invincible. And of course, Bomb Queen peeking out the corner there is so perfect. Because I thought I didn't even ask for her to be in it, but that is one of my favorite indie comics. And I just was like, I don't know, do we want to go with villains? All the rest of these characters are at least arguably heroes. I mean, Vampirella's getting into some gray area, but same with Scud, but at least arguably. I had the idea, because I have those action figure displays that are like the fire escapes and all. Mm-hmm. I had the idea of trying to like track down a bunch of indie characters that I love, action figures, and putting them all together. But like some of them, like Spawn has no shortage of action figures, but like Witchblade and Vampirella, it's weirdly not many. I don't think there's any of Empowered. I have a Cyberfrog, which is kind of nice, but Hellboy, it would have been just a real pain to try and find them all in like the same scale, especially. You end up with like a little 4-inch action figure, and then the other guy's a big 6-inch guy or whatever. And I thought, what if I had an artist buddy commission this? Instead of just try to get a real art piece instead of just collecting toys like a man-child. I mean, I'm still going to collect toys like a man-child, but trying to elevate myself a little bit.
One step at a time.
Empowered is a great comic, by the way. And I'm not a weeb guy. You would think, it's probably Beglov wouldn't like it because it's weeb shit. And it's like, I guess it kind of is. I mean, it's Adam Warren, and it's certainly a weeb art style, but it doesn't feel like weeb shit in the writing at all to me.
It's very Western. It's very, you can feel the slight anime influence, but it's clearly a Western story.
Yes, this is very clearly good old-fashioned Western superhero comics. I mean, it's a parody of them in a lot of ways, but it's still good old-fashioned. Like somebody tried to get me to read My Hero Academy, and I got like halfway through the first volume. I'm like, this is not for me.
Yeah, it has that. I know what you're talking about. The particular tone that most people don't care for. Like if you're used to it and watching anime and manga, you're used to it. But the person's not going to get it. If
you grew up on show and anime, My Hero Academy is probably amazing to you. I did not. So I'm reading this. I'm like, wow, this is like Avengers Academy if it was fucked in the mouth till it's gay. Like, that's my official review. I put that on the Amazon page. I also complained that it was black and white and printed backwards. There's some sort of error at the printing place. I don't know what they did.
Yeah, several errors at the printing place.
Did I get this from the mirror dimension? Why is this backwards? Oh my gosh. So Luke, I sent you some videos that we're gonna have to go over.
Oh yes. What is this all about? What else is this?
Okay, so we gotta go over Liam Gray's fucking meltdown.
So
I can't ignore it anymore.
I have no context for this. I have no context for the story, so I need you to tell me what the heck's going on.
I will. I really tried. I fucking tried to ignore this and all, and I can't anymore. There comes a point where it's like, I like Liam Gray. Let's put that out there. I like Liam Gray. He's a buddy of mine. I've known him for like a decade. I hope he's still a buddy after this. That's entirely up to him. But I hope he is. There comes a point where I feel like I'm enabling this by ignoring it. And there also comes a point when I just have to put myself firmly on the record as saying, no, this is not acceptable. For my own sake. I know it's not, nobody gives a fuck what I say and all, but still, for my own sake, I just have to do that. We're going to start with Liam Gray and his Mighty Chalice. If you could bring that one up.
All right, let me just get this right here.
Okay, so Liam Gray's involved in Comicsgate, which is a shit storm I have avoided since day one. Ironically enough, I now am something of a Cyberfrog fan, but that's because at some point I just bought the damn thing. I don't back comics. I don't think comics need to be crowdfunded. I never have. Most of the shit in Comicsgate is garbage. It's Culture Warrior slop, or it's a YouTuber selling something because he has a cult of personality with his fucking followers. It's basically YouTuber merch.
Rats.
Like, that's what the Rippaverse is. It's YouTuber merch that we're pretending is a culture war victory and somehow got that idiot on Fox News. So I have been very critical of Comicsgate from day one for the simple fact that I don't think culture war slop is a good answer to woke leftism stuff. I just don't. I think it doesn't win the culture. Art wins the culture, not propaganda. That's my take. Maybe I'm naive. Who cares? Point is, I've never been involved in this Comicsgate shit. I've tangentially observed it a little bit, and that's about it. I am friends with Liam Gray. I was friends with him before all this shit happened. He's put out two that he's crowdfunded, one called Dino King, one called Xenotype. I had to make sure I got those names right because I purposely get them wrong on his stream all the time to fuck with him. Because that's what I do with my buddies. So I had to make sure I was actually saying them right this time. A lot of times I'd be like Dino King and Xenotype and Xenodino, and like I just get them wrong. Whatever. He's published two of these. I believe they're manga digests. Dino King in particular got pretty good reviews from the people that bought it. He's made $1 or $2 off this. He was reasonably successful. He was invited onto like EVS streams and shit like that. But Liam Gray cannot take criticism at all. He can't. He comes fucking unglued about it. This is nothing I haven't said publicly and privately to him for years. He can't. It's just over and over and over again. He just comes unglued. He has fucking meltdowns about it. And I'm sorry, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to be creating stuff and all, a lot of people are going to fucking call you names. Now, he also claims that he's faced a lot of in real life harassment. I'm willing to believe him on that because a lot of his enemies are fucking unhinged. Like JDA is a fucking lunatic. So I'm willing to believe that there's in real life doxing and genuine harassment, all this other shit. I tend to think he probably exaggerates it. Maybe not even on purpose, maybe because he's just so wound up about it. But whatever, in real life shit isn't cool. I disavow 100%. But he then constantly wants to use that as an excuse as to why no one's allowed to make fun of him. Well, somebody came to my house, so I get to strike down Soy Wars girl because she called me a fat retard. No. And that's what we've been doing the past few weeks. He got a channel named Katie Dids. He got her struck down. He is completely unapologetic about it. He threatens to strike down any YouTuber that has her on which isn't even a violation of terms and services, you are allowed to have on people that have been banned, by the way. You're not allowed to have them on past a certain point. Like this came up a lot when like people wanted to interview Alex Jones and shit after he got banned, or like Nick Fuentes and shit. Like if Katie Dids is banned off YouTube, so I would be allowed to have her on an interviewer. I just wouldn't be allowed to let her make this the Katie Dids show. Is sort of how it's like past a certain amount of hours or a certain percentage of your content, some shit like that. But officially the rules are that you can have on people that are banned to a very limited capacity. But whatever, he has said before he's going to strike anybody that has her on. Again, past the fucking line. Absolutely past the fucking line. He's gone full Australian, quartering. And I like Liam. I like Liam. I want him to stop. I want him to pull his head out of his ass. Okay? I genuinely do. But no, Liam, this is a bad Liam. I cannot ignore this anymore. You know, I hoped other people would fucking talk him down. But it ain't happening. And he's got a chat full of sycophants who either want to kiss his ass and tell him how good of an idea all this is, or they just hate these other people and they want to watch him fight. You know, like I get it. I hate JDA, so it's like, why don't I send Liam after him? Because fuck him. And I do hate JDA. He's a piece of shit. JDA is pure fucking garbage. And by the way, I also told Liam not to fucking get too deep into this shitstorm in the first place back when Comicsgate was first kicking off. I was like, these are grifters, these are snakes. You know, they're gonna turn on you, you're not gonna handle it well. And I mean, I kind of was proven right. That's right, Chad. I'm not gonna pretend a Bull movie is good to own the libs. Like, don't do that, guys. Don't fucking do that kind of shit. Don't hate watch shit. I mean, it's one thing if you are a professional critic, if you're actually making a living at. Don't hate watch shit so you can piss and moan about it on fucking Twitter. Don't buy a ticket to something that you think is going to suck just to complain about it. And don't pretend to like something because it owns the chuds or it owns the libs or it saves the West or it's good for the white race or it fights the patriarchy or whatever other fucking axe you have to grind. Don't do it. Go watch movies or shows or read books that you think are going to be interesting and fun. Life is too fucking short to do otherwise. This culture war shit doesn't get anybody anywhere. It doesn't even accomplish the grandiose fucking schemes you have in mind. By the way, I saw Minions on Friday because I had to take my dad to it.
All right.
Because he loves some Minions. You know what? It's pretty funny. Like, yeah, it's Minions. I'm not going to act like, oh, God, I love the Minions. But it was pretty funny. Like, it was the best. It was one of the best of those movies. Maybe other than the first Despicable Me, probably the best of those movies. I mean, I don't think I would have saw it on my own. But it's probably better than the fucking Empty Hallway movie. Which somebody showed me. Somebody sent me a free version of that I might watch just to know. I know I'm breaking my own rules, but this is literally a case where I'm just curious. Like, what is this that everyone's talking about? I'm not watching it to own the chuds or libs or whatever. Own the Zoomers. I'm going to own the Zoomers by making fun of the Empty Hallway movie. Also, I did kind of see some clips from it with like the monsters in it. I was like, well, at least there's interesting monsters. At least it's not like something you see for like a second or it's the Skibbity toilet, you know. Chat says, I know Chris saw the new Supergirl. I did see the new Supergirl. We covered that on the show. I was like, it was all right. I can understand why it's not doing well. I'm a little surprised with how badly it's bombing because I don't think it's that bad by any stretch. If I had to rank all the live action DC movies, 2026 Supergirl is probably still in the top half of all the live action DC movies ever put in the theater. It's probably still up there. And that's a low bar, but it's probably still up there. Yeah. It's about as good as Jonah Hex. It's about on equal level with Jonah Hex.
Ooh.
It's not like it's Superman v Batman Dawn of Justice bad. It's not even like it's 80s Supergirl bad. Like, but I can understand why people didn't like it. Chat says, would I consider X-Men Elsewhere a culture war totem? No, because like John Byrne isn't a fucking conservative, okay? John Byrne is a fucking leftist. Okay? Just because Heather Antos is jealous of his talent and hates the fact that he's a white male and thinks he's a transphobe for having beliefs that everyone for all of history did until 5 years ago doesn't make like, no, John Byrne's not the based right-wing culture warrior, okay? John Byrne just did an X-Men story. And Heather Antos doesn't like it because she's a piece of shit who can't spell the name April. Chat wants to see DC Universe versus Pokemon. I don't think we're getting a DC Universe versus Pokemon movie. Maybe one day a comic. I don't know. I mean, we have DC versus Sonic, a comic book. We have a sequel to it out now. So maybe a comic book you'll get of that, but I don't think you're getting a movie. See, we can do more cool shit in comics because there's not as much overhead, you know? We can have Archie meet the Punisher in comics. It's fine. Just probably not putting that on the big screen anytime soon.
Speaking of amazing random stuff, are you familiar with have you watched any of the X-Men 97?
I have not, actually. I kept meaning to when the first one was out. It's like, I'm not that big of an X-Men guy. That's the weird, like, I'm not, like, yeah, I'm a Marvel guy, but it's like I love Spider-Man. I love Avengers and Fantastic Four and hell, Ghost Rider and Daredevil and Silver Surfer. Like, X-Men is pretty low on the list of like Marvel franchises I like. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for that original cartoon from the 90s because it was very groundbreaking. And it's not something where it's like I'm not going to watch it. It's just I haven't gotten to it. Like, at some point, I'm probably going to watch it.
I give it a great recommendation for the first season, and I haven't finished the second. I'm only starting the second season now.
I was amazed at how many like other like comic costumes and shit they just sort of seemed to shoehorn in it. Like they had Magneto's like really terrible fucking costume with the big M over his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Like that costume sucks ass. I can't believe you put it in a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like you could just tell the people in charge is just like put everything in there. Like just all the stuff. Just because it's like that costume is dog shit. Like that's such a terrible fucking costume. They're like, put it in there. Let's do his big stupid M costume.
Oh yeah, here. Oh yeah. Let me see. I think I found it here. It's there. There you are. M costume. There it is.
That's actually a little better than it was in the original comic. Like the M ran all the way down his legs and shit in the original comic, and it was a little worse. But it's still not good, even here. Like, it's still not particularly good. Okay. So let's get to the Lillian video. So again, we're gonna cover some of his meltdown here. I'm gonna talk about why you shouldn't be doing this, and then if there's time, we'll take some callers. We'll get to some more substantial issues. So here was Liam on a bit of a manic high where he was on top of the world and he's going to strike down everyone that calls him fat.
Most of the ones that believe the BS are Ennis Sims, really low IQ folks. Yeah. I mean, what can I do? Ennis fans are down to Sims hoping to see her ass. Well, she'll shake it for a few bucks for you over on Rumble. Mother of two, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. She'll strip down to a thong and shake her ass for you for a couple of bucks on.
Well, I like when women shake their
very
ass.
different.
I'm a big fan of that myself. I don't know anything about this bitch. I don't watch half these fucking channels. But yeah, I don't know. I like when a woman's shaking her ass. I don't know. They say one day I'm going to outgrow that, but that day ain't today.
that I met. They said, I've got integrity. I'm never going to do any of that stuff. That's not who I am. It's like, well, fucking congratulations. Congratulations. I hope you can look yourself in the mirror. Just stay away from me. I've known people with Down syndrome. Seeing someone use it as an insult crossed the line. Well, if you feel that it was wrong and, you feel that it was not appropriate conversation for the public space, then you can go over to Rumble where the stream happened and seek out the timestamp. In fact, someone in my chat might even be kind enough to post the timestamp for you. And you can express your concern. Now they're going to call you.
Here we are. Here we are right here. So this bitch says he looks like he has Down syndrome. Okay. Back in the day, we used to call that Bants. And then he's like, okay, well, you should go to Rumble and flag her video. First of all, it ain't going to work because it's fucking Rumble. Okay. It's Wild West over there. I think maybe you could flag a video for being too nice on Rumble. You might be able to do that. If somebody doesn't call people a retard enough on Rumble, maybe it'll get taken down. But nobody on Rumble is getting taken down for calling you retarded. Second of all, what the fuck, dude? Like, see, this is about like when somebody sent me this clip. They're like, no, you gotta listen. This is about the point where it's like, no, man, I can't fucking keep quiet on this anymore. This is not okay. This is like, wasn't the whole point of all this shit? Oh, we got canceled by the left, and we gotta fight for our right to party, all this kind of shit. But now it's like, well, why don't you all go over there and just tattle to Rumble because this bitch hurt my feelings. Mm-hmm. This isn't okay, buddy. This is not okay. All right, this is not okay behavior. All right, and I know that. Oh, I stopped streaming. Actually, this guy Oz is going to take over my channel, and I'm not going to stream anymore. And I ran away from the internet, but I'm still going to strike people. No, first of all, you're going to come back. I don't believe you. You're going to come back. You've done this a bunch of times. I know you're going to come back. It's like when I fucking quit this channel because I get bored with it, and then like 6 months later, I'm like, I want to stream again. Like, yeah, I get it, man. And then also, this isn't okay. I don't know what else to say here, but it's like this is not, like, fucking shame on you. I'm going to strike people down because they called me names. And here's the other thing. Liam loves to complain about all this in real life shit that supposedly happened to him. Fine, I believe you. But like when you conflate that to this bitch called me a retard, then nobody cares about you wonder why nobody wants to hear it about how you went to the police. First of all, are you really going to the police because they didn't realize stuff? Or are you going to the police and telling them that a bitch called you a retard on the internet? I hope it's not the latter. I hope you're not wasting their time. Okay, I'm sure they have to go like stop dingoes from eating babies or whatever the fuck goes on in Australia. I'm sure they have more important things to do than hear what somebody called you on fucking Twitter. But like when you're like, oh well, somebody came to my house and they threatened my kid, who I always put in my streams even though I shouldn't. Then it's like, well, that means I get to strike everybody down. This video might get struck down. I don't know. I hope not. I hope you haven't gone that far down this fucking path. But like, for your sake, really. It's like, somebody called me a fat retard on the internet, and so I get to just do whatever.
That's not a good plan. Not a good plan at all.
Yeah, ask Jeremy how that worked out for him. Ask the quartering how that worked out for him. Chat says he's in Australia. They actually do arrest people for saying retard down there. Well, yeah, I know the rest of the Anglosphere is pretty fucking cucked. But even if this bitch is American, ain't nothing they can do. Like, if the Prime Minister of Australia called me personally on my phone and said, no, you made a video about Liam and you said he's retarded and you can't do that. That's against Australian law. I would tell him to suck my star-spangled cock. Like, I don't, let it be an international, I don't care. Like, maybe the dingo ate your baby. I don't want to hear it. Like, same with like, oh, like the British police will fucking sometimes on social media be like, we're going to arrest Americans. Be like, no, you're not. Because I never intend to step foot on your rainy, gay, socialist Muslim island anyways. So what are you going to do about it?
Didn't the Simpsons have a joke about that once?
Yeah, Simpsons had an whole episode where like Bart had to like apologize to Australia. But the thing is, Trump's a fucking maniac. He'll bomb them. Like, what do you want? Like, it's not going to happen, okay? Now, if I make fun of Israel, maybe then there's an issue. But not Australia.
No, of course
not. The Australian intelligence doesn't have video of our politicians fucking kids. Know your fucking role. When he says, wait, he's Australian, I thought he was Irish. Well, no, he looks Irish because he's ginger. He does look a little like a leprechaun.
Ah, that's the thing.
No, he's Australian. And again, I want to reiterate, because this might end up clipped on other fucking channels. This might get bigger attention than I intended to. I don't dislike Liam. He's a buddy of mine. I sincerely am doing this. Yeah, we're joking and laughing and having fun. But I sincerely am doing this because I hope he pulls his head out of his ass. This is a bad path he's going down. That's right, Chad. He's calling the cyber police. They're being called names online. And again, it's like, see, that conflates it. That's the reason why a lot of people don't give a fuck when you tell them, oh, I got harassed in real life. Like, some of them don't believe you. Some of them just hate you and they don't care. But then a lot of other people are like, yeah, but you also, like, cry wolf about, like, people calling you names. So, like, what am I supposed to think, you know? Keep going.
They're going to call you a faggot. But, you know, they're also going to call you all sorts of other horrible names, even if you're nice to them, and give them thousands of dollars. So...
Which, by the way, you should all give me thousands of dollars. Streamlabs.com/thebeglov. You know, I spoke to my good friend, Mitch McConnell, the senior senator from Kentucky this morning, and he said that you should all give me all your money. He said that will help us build the wall. That's what he said. I don't know. Look, I'm not a senator. I don't know how that's going to work, but that's what he told me. He's recovering nicely, by the way, and he's totally not dead. I was able to see through him when I was talking to him, and he had like a glow about him, but that's probably something. I don't know. That's probably unrelated. He mentioned something about it being really hot down there. But I don't know what he was talking about. I guess they need to fix the AC in the hospital. I don't know. You know, we've had a heat wave recently. Anyways, keep going with Liam.
You know, they bully Liam. He strikes back. They call for help and claim victimhood. Rinse and repeat. Yeah. Wait,
okay, but like, why are we complaining about being bullied? I don't know about you, Liam, but like high school and middle school were a long fucking time ago. Okay, like, we are both grown-ass men in our fucking 40s. Okay? The only bullying I endure is from a fucking little redhead girl, and I like it. Okay, that's different. I don't go to the cyber police about that. If I did, it would be to brag. Keep going.
Cecil jumped in. You know, I did that stream where I showed that I had like thousands of dollars worth of this book. So I was just like, here's another one. Here's another one. Oh, look, there's 2 per sleeve. Here's original art. And I was just like, here's all the money I've given to Cecil over the years, and half of it I've given away. And here we go. And then like 2 or 3 days later, he's like doing this bullshit, throwing shit in my face, defending my harassers, my haters, you know.
Okay, but like, just
basically
because you pay somebody money. See, this is the quartering argument. It's like, well, I was nice to those people, so they should ignore when I'm doing bad shit. It doesn't work that way. See, like, here's the deal, Liam. I am your friend. I want you to understand this. You may not, you may flip the fuck out on me. I don't know. That's on you. I can't control that. I am your friend. And because of that, I can't actually let you keep doing this any longer. It's time to stop. And I don't mean it's time to retreat in a hug box and private your fucking Twitter and like stop live streaming for a little. No, I mean, it's actually time to stop this. It's time to work on your books and honestly, stop striking people and fucking apologize for it, frankly. You squandered a hell of a lot of opportunity and blessing, and you need to just knock it off before it's all gone. And I'm sorry, like you put out 2 reasonably successful books that you could have continued to build off of. You have a wife and a daughter and apparently own a home. That's a lot more than a lot of the rest of us millennials. Okay, why are you upset that Soy Wars girl called you a faggot? She likes Star Wars, for fuck's sake. Who cares what she thinks? No one that's a Star Wars fan post 1999 should be taken seriously. Like, for fuck's sake, dude. Keep going.
Back rooms out in the open. But even that is held back.
He's in the back rooms. Oh, no.
They've also been conditioned to be biased towards their favorite personalities, yeah. Different side of the coin, yeah. That was the origin of when Anna hated Liam. Rowing off the deep end, yeah. Liam tried his best to fix things over and over and over again, but she didn't want things fixed. She wanted me off the internet. She wanted me off the fucking internet, right? She could not cope with my existence. The same way she could not cope.
Well, I guess she won then. If you're like leaving the internet, he gave like somebody Oz, who's a whole other bag of worms. But like somebody has apparently taken over his channel. So didn't you just let your haters win?
Indeed.
That says, why is Liam speaking in the third person? I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's keep going. What's this picture you threw up there, Luke?
Oh, that's the that Star Wars girl.
Okay, that's the Star Wars girl. All right.
She's made a lot of pinups and shots like this, so this is part of her cosplay calendars.
Okay. I mean, well, then I mean, she likes Star Wars, though, so I don't know. That's a big no for me. That's a boner killer at this point. I've had to hear about Soy Wars so much that I just don't want to hear about it anymore.
All right, I'll find a Star Wars persona, but yeah.
Let's keep going.
Drove her fucking insane. Drove her fucking manic. It was like we're meant to be professional and shit in there, and she was just sitting there the whole time watching, waiting for something she could use to fucking attack. It was sad. You could feel the tension in the fucking air. It was fucking sad.
Dude, stop giving her things.
And she realized Liam was married and she could never have him. I mean, I fucking hope that's not the case. I'm sorry, Anna. You know, I'm sorry.
I don't know if that was the case.
She did say she liked hobbits. Now, it wouldn't be the first time I've driven a woman crazy out of love. Do you remember the stream that I did called Love Letters with Liam, where I just go through like 4 boxes of love letters that I've been sent over the years and read them to you from my exes?
Okay, like why? Wait. Oh, jeez, I forgot about this part.
Is he?
I don't remember that. But wow, remember when I just opened up a shoebox full of letters from old girlfriends and just read them to the internet like an asshole? Like, don't do that. What are you doing? I get it, bro. I'm a little sentimental at times. I have a little strong box under my bed that has some fucking pictures, maybe some mementos from some past loves. And I just really have it because I can't really bring myself to throw it out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to go on stream and be like, well, Here's a letter from my girlfriend when I was 20, but how much she loved my dick.
Is this triply necessary?
Why would we be doing that, Liam? Wow, here's dirty messages. Here's dirty notes my high school sweetheart and I passed each other in fucking high school. Y'all want me to read them? No, I'm not going to do it.
Please don't. Please.
Even if you all wanted me to, you don't have enough money. You understand that? No, I don't want anyone else to see this. The only reason I still possess these things is because I can't bring myself to throw them away. And frankly, if I die, they should just be chucked into the fucking inferno with me while I'm being cremated. Oh, God. What are we doing?
Suffering Beglov.
Remember when I did some crazy bullshit? Well, I had forgotten, to be honest.
Trying to put that behind us.
Let's not do that anymore, okay? I'm going to check Streamlabs real quick, and then we'll keep going. Oh, my gosh. Okay, that was wild. All right. Nothing yet. All right, let's keep going.
I'm crazy now because they can't have me. You're witnessing in real time the forces of chaos churn and rise. As I have risen up, just a few days ago, the Emperor moved on the throne. I just have decided to destroy all that is evil. And I've just been doing so. And I've been getting all of these reprimands from all over the world. Everyone's telling me that I'm going to be doomed and screwed. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But as it turns out, the little koala guy, turns out he can say whatever he wants, do whatever he wants, express himself however he feels like on his own channel. And because I support all of those wonderful special people with Down syndrome, instead of trying to malign other people, because I don't spend my time pretending to be a tough internet bully on the internet, turns out I am in fact as bulletproof as the motherfucking Superman, Tobor. I am as bulletproof.
This is like what somebody says when they're on cocaine right before they jump off a roof. Like,
oh, dear.
Like, no, man, I'm a fucking god. And then they just run out and, like, die in a hail of police bullets. Yeah. I am invincible. And then the bomb goes off. And fucking Goldeneye.
Liquid nitrogen comes up and blasts him.
I forgot it was the liquid nitrogen froze his ass. That's a great movie. I should watch it again. No, I'm fucking Superman, and I can do whatever I want, and there's no consequences ever.
Or to put it in bad cultural context, I'm the Homelander. I do whatever the F I want right before your head gets smashed in.
Yeah, or that's right before your head. You want me to eat your shit? I'll eat your shit. Like, that's where that arc goes, Liam. This is why EVS said you were manic depressant, because this looks like a manic phase. Like, oh my God. Oh, Lordy. We still got more to go through. Come on, let's keep going.
Superman. I should have done this a long time ago. All it took was for me to be completely shunned and ostracized by all of my professional peers, for me to realize I was more powerful than all of them. Look at this aura that's going on around me right now. Look at this. Look, I'm like sparkling and shit. I feel like a fucking vampire from a romance novel. It's fantastic. I never understood why I was supposed to like Cecil to begin with. I don't know. I guess he was going through a divorce and we felt sorry for him. I mean, I bought all his shit and, in excessively large stacks, and was never shown any gratitude or thanks, and was called insane. But I want to reach out to Toxic Man Baby and Raging Golden Eagle. I haven't talked to them in a while. I want to bring them on because they were on panel with me the first time I met this fuckface. So I'd love to hear their version of events where I was so crazy, so insane. I'm sure it's going to be a great fan fiction story like the one Anna wrote when she was sobbing her fucking eyes out, talking mad shit and lies. Like every time she fucking opens her retarded mouth. Can you believe this bitch thinks that she's the smartest fucking person in any room? Jesus
God,
Christ.
it just keeps.
I want to say that, but
you ever have like a buddy going through a bad breakup? You know what I mean? Like, oh God, I'm just getting a flashback. A buddy of mine, God, this was like 2013 or 14 or some shit. I know because I had a Wii U. I know I was one of those guys. And I was like, well, dude, I knew it was rough. And it's like, dude, you want to come over and play like Mario Kart 8? I just got it. It's really good. And like the whole time we're playing Mario Kart 8, it's just like, and then this bitch, she did this, and then this. And I'm just sitting there, just bloodshot eyes, just like he's like clearly been crying all day. I just sit there like, yeah, man. Whoa, look at these graphics. Oh man, look, you come out of the water and there's like water that comes off the lead. That's a good effect, right? Like, I'm just desperately trying to change this up. I'm like, man, the anti-gravity on this fucking haunted castle level is really great. And this bitch fucking hurt me. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to cheer you up.
Oh, this is sad.
Just bing, bing, woohoo. Just fucking play the game. Come on, man.
Yahoo!
I just got flashbacks of that. He's like, this fucking bitch is retarded, bitch. Let me tell you something. Bitch. Okay. Jesus Christ. It was a couple of weeks ago. I hopped in on, maybe 2 weeks ago, I hopped in on one of his streams. And he's going off with like someone and shit like this. And I couldn't even get a word in edgewise to like say I'm leaving. So I just left the call. And I put in the chat room, I was like quietly backs out of the room. Like, God damn, dude. We need to calm down.
Oh boy.
Let's keep going.
No self-awareness. I don't know, God. And it was fine at one point. It took a turn and she became that calendar girl. Yeah, I mean, did she even do that on time? I don't know. And 1 minute, there's something else. I've got another win coming up. Number of divorces Liam's had. Number of divorces Cecil's. Oh, I won't do that. I won't do that. How many fingers would come up? But I mean, I'm just a little Down syndrome, tubby little boy. What do I know? What do I know? You know, I can apparently hold a relationship together even while being full of resentment for my wife who would not clean the house to my satisfaction. Yeah, I don't know what the appeal of Cecil. Cecil don't stream on YouTube anymore. He's on Rumble. I don't know how long that's going to last because, I mean, he was like, hey, what did he say today? 1 minute. Let me, for you guys that are, you guys might be out of the loop a little bit before we get into the work in progress. Let's get over here. Where are we? Pop over here. Let's have a look here, shall we? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's see. Liam, you're taking their money away. I know. That's the point. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. So that's what you got to take away to punish the subhumans. It's unfortunately the only option. It's unfortunately the only language they understand, as you'll see right here. Look at this. Look at this.
Or, you know what? I feel like another option would be to just fucking ignore it. Just other people get to say shit about you. This is like this is the ultimate disconnect here. Liam, because I know you're probably going to watch this. Assuming you haven't struck this channel down by the time you get around. But Liam, other people are allowed to say shit about you. It's okay. Like, I get nobody likes it. Nobody likes it when people are like, oh, like, you know how many times in the last few months my Twitter is just blown up? Like something just breaks containment and it gets like out into fucking spheres of Twitter I didn't want it to be in. You know? Back in February, I had like literally all of evangelical Twitter and all of feminist Twitter on my ass simultaneously. And you know what I did, Luke?
What did you do?
I muted the thread.
You what?
And then I moved on with my life.
You can do that?
Yeah, and I made some jokes about it and all, but like I actually muted the thread before it even got to that level because even when it was still mostly positive, it was just overwhelming. I tend to mute a tweet like notifications if it gets to a certain level where it's like I'm done. I said my piece already. I'm not endlessly replying to people. But But like, I woke up the next morning to like literally like Forney is messaging me, Pastor Tom is messaging me. Like, what did you do? Like, I woke up the next morning. I mean, I'm a night shift guy. I woke up at like 1 in the afternoon, and everyone's like, Jesus, dude. Like, Lauren Chen is fucking flipping out on me and shit. Like, but you know, I just fucking muted it. Because you can do that. You just, it's like Tyler the Creator. It's like you just turn it off. It's just words on a screen. Like, and again, I get it. You have in real life shit happening to you. I understand that. That's terrible. That's inexcusable. But you conflate the two. Like, yeah, if Lauren Chen was banging on my fucking front door, call me an asshole, that would have been a different thing. But she's a stupid cunt, but she's allowed to call me a fucking man baby asshole on Twitter. Just like I'm allowed to call her a stupid cunt right now. That's it. There you go.
That's kind of how the internet works.
My response to Lauren Chen literally was I took a picture of like the prostitute from Full Metal Jacket going, "Me love you long time. Sucky, sucky, $5, right?" When she's like talking to like to the soldier guy, like is he sitting down trying to eat? I just posted like Lauren Chen yelling at me on Twitter, 2020-26 colorized. Like, okay. Like, I made a joke about it and then moved on with my fucking life. Like, it's okay. She's apparently not a fan of me. That's fine. I particularly like her. That's life. It's okay. It's okay, Liam. It's okay if people are calling you fat and retarded on the internet.
What else is there to do on the internet?
It's okay. Not everybody has to like you. Not everybody's going to like you. It's fine. I don't know how else to get this through. Like, they're allowed to. Keep going.
I'm reeling in terror. I knew that he's built like Down syndrome would be the kill shot to his fragile ego. Yeah, patting himself on the back. Oh, I'm so good. I got him. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fat, ugly retard. And I go, okay, let's see what's more fragile, my ego, or your social media career. Let's find out, guys. Let's put it to the test. Let's
see,
put
right
it
here. It's like, okay, so
is going to be in decline first.
Okay, so it's like, haha, I called you a fat. Said you're built like Down syndrome. I knew that would be a kill shot. Haha, I don't care. But I'm also going to try to get you taken off Twitter. Well, apparently you do care. Apparently he did get you. Like, my God, dude, you could have at least tried to report him in secret and maintained an illusion that you didn't care. That would have also been shitty, but at least you wouldn't look like a faggot. Like, I don't know what else to say. This is awful, dude. You're better than this. This is why I'm doing this, by the way. I honestly think you're better than this, man. I don't think that you have to be this way. I don't think you have to go down this road. Okay?
No one should be this way. This is what enemies do.
This is what leftists do. In all fairness, right-wingers used to do it years ago. I mean, the modern leftist playbook is basically just copied the homework of the religious right. But whatever. Point is, this is what maniacs and ideologues and sociopaths do. This is what people that don't have a theory of mind do. Like, I'm allowed to just do whatever to my enemies because they're ontologically evil. And there are no standards of which I must fucking maintain regardless of what is done to me. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you wave the Bible around in one of these fucking videos. That ain't a Christian perspective. Anyways, let's keep going.
Keep going.
My fragile ego, am I going to be like shattered like a glass, just all over the ground? Or do you think that's going to happen first? Or do you think that Cecil's social media is going to disappear? Because I have a feeling, just a little inkling, that I will be streaming just like this a year from now, and Mr. Cecil might not have that same privilege, you know. And that's just too bad. That's what happens when you fuck around and find out, you know. That's what happens when you're a piece of shit. Doesn't using Down syndrome as an insult violate terms of service? Well, that would be up to Twitter and Rumble's terms of service. So that would require people going over there and putting in some sort of report at the specific timestamp. And then their teams would have to determine whether or not disparaging the differently able falls within.
It's so gay. Like, go tattle it. First of all, Rumble don't give a fuck. All right. So let me be clear. You're wasting your fucking time. All right. You might be able to get thrown off Rumble for being too far left. I don't know, but you certainly don't get thrown off there for calling people mean names. This is also so fucking gay, dude. This is the gayest shit in the world. This is Kamado mustache levels of gay. Okay? This is 8 guys blowing 9 guys. There's an extra dick left over. It's so gay. Liam, you could go on stream getting fisted by Eric July, and it wouldn't be this gay. It would be ever so slightly less gay. Fucking hell. Why? It didn't have to be. You don't have a right to tell everybody else that they have to be nice to you. Like, I don't know where you got that in your head. It's a really bad position to be in. All right. You had a lot of opportunities presented to you. You were in good with a bunch of guys that could pimp your fucking books. You got 2 books out there. You have a wife and kid. You have a lot of shit. And you're just burning it to the ground because some cosplay whore called you a faggot. I'm at a loss, man. And it's not just like you lost your shit one night and just went on a flagging spree. No, it's because that's like the mundane Matt thing, like he claims. It was actually longer with him, but whatever. His claim was, I just got really upset one night and did it. But it's like, that would be bad enough, but you're just like continuously like going out there threatening, like everybody has to kiss my ass or I'm going to make you lose your YouTube channel. It's inexcusable, man. You can't... There's no defending this. This is why I finally had to say something. And I've kind of been saying shit for a while. Like, you know, on Twitter, on here and all. But it finally reached a point, people are showing me these clips, and I'm like, this is... I can't, man. I can't. I got to say something. Somebody has to say this to you, man. You know, somebody who's been nice to you for a decade, who considers you a buddy, is right now going, dude, this ain't it, Chief. I don't know what you're going to do with that. But I hope you do something positive with it. I hope there's a moment of like that moment of clarity where it's like, oh, fuck, man. Like, even Beglov's mad at me now. Shit. I would hope so. I don't know, man. It's between you and the Lord, I guess. Let's keep going.
In the category, they got YouTube. They got Cecil removed from YouTube in the first place. All right, Anna, Katie, Cecil, Nick, Ricada, Riley, all degenerates. None of them no one should stick their neck out for them. I would be really careful because, like I've said, I gave people the option to like start ratcheting it down, but like no one came to negotiate with me. They just kept making more and more threats against me. So then I ratcheted it up to 8. I don't know if you saw that yesterday. Now we're at 8, which is guilt by association, which means if people send me information that the people that are banned are on other people's channels talking about me, then I'm going to take their channels too. I'm going to report them for hosting ban evasion.
There's no defending this.
Yeah.
No, dude. I'm sorry, man, but it's like it's shit like this where I'm like, we gotta talk about it.
So we are.
Like, you're on his channel all the time. I'm on your channel all the time. I'm fucking associated with you, dude. So like this radioactive bullshit you're doing does affect me. Now, yeah, I don't have any intention of making this channel a career or whatever. Who the fuck knows? But eventually my retarded ass will get that fucking book done. And I'll want people to buy it. And I want people to be like, well, yeah, but that author is supporting to flag it or something like that. That would hurt me. Like, it would hurt me to be associated with that. And frankly, just on a moral level, I don't want people thinking I'm about that shit. But also, like, there comes a point where I can't feel like I'm enabling this shit anymore. Like, I can't be patting you on the back anymore and saying it's fine, because it's not fine. This is not fine at all. You're like the dog with the fire around him. Like, this is fine. It's not fine. Yes, Chad. It also gives me those vibes too about a certain Canadian. I don't know. Maybe Liam's gonna join a pagan cult and save the West. I don't know. me and Furburger and fucking Hadrian Collider are gonna summon Odin. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna.
That was Gozer. Was that Gozer?
Yeah, Gozer. They're summoning Gozer. God, that shit was fun. I was having more fun with that. See, I'm more regretful about this because I do genuinely think you're having a manic depressing episode, and somebody like you should be seeing a doctor. Is my honest opinion.
Is this what happens to everyone on the internet eventually?
I guess. I don't know, man.
This is one of the reasons why I'm very hesitant to doing live stream stuff, because I don't want to become like this. Because if you're on stream enough, like you seem to be the only exception I know, but when you're on stream enough, you tend to go insane.
Well, I've also had no real success. I did a little bit for a little while, but it's like, I mean, we have like fucking 15 people watching us. This is, how am I going to let that go to my fucking head? But like, even if I had, I'd like to think that even if it was like 15,000 or something, I'd still try and maintain it. Like, because I'm just a fat idiot. Okay. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like,
you're just a humble little Bulbasaur.
Half my girlfriends have led me around on a leash. Okay. After a while, like shit humbles you. Okay. You learn a little bit of humility, I'm honestly reminded of, okay, so a little funny story. Not letting shit get over your head so you don't fuck things up. 2002, Luke. It's summer.
Right.
We're at a carnival. Or one of them fairs, town fair, carnival bullshit. Uh-huh. This guy has a big Spider-Man plushie. I still have this fucking thing. Based on the movie. But this was back when you didn't get a ton of Spider-Man merch. You know what I mean? It's not like today. Not like today. Like shit like that was somewhat still rare. And I'm like, I want that. That looks rad. I want to just put that in my fucking room. It looks cool. And my girlfriend at the time was like, I can get that for you. I'm like, no, these things are rigged. You can't get it. I don't understand how, but that girl could just dominate carnival games. Never understood how. I think she just knew how they were rigged. Because once you know how they're rigged, you can get around it. That's why the guy showing you the game is always able to do it, and you can't. You know what I mean? He knows the trick.
Yeah.
So it was one of those games too, where like you win a little prize with your one ticket, and you could trade that in for another ticket and kind of double or nothing your way up the prize ladder.
Uh-huh.
She went all the way up the prize ladder to get that fucking Spider-Man for me. And as she's doing this guy is looking at me and he's getting mad. So that shit comes out of his fucking pocket. And he's trying to like goad me. He's trying to be like, come on, man, you don't want your lady friend to do this for you. Like, you want to do it. You want to be a man, right? And I'm sitting there with like this giant thing of cotton candy about the size of a fucking toddler. And I'm like, no, she's doing good. It's like, bro, first of all, I want that fucking Spider-Man. Second of all, this girl led me around on a leash earlier that day. You think you're gonna fucking embarrass me? Yeah, like, no, mommy's gonna win me a Spider-Man, okay? And I still have that Spider-Man to this fucking day. Okay. And that's a lesson for you. I could have been like, this fucking guy, I'm gonna show him who I am. But I had nothing to prove to him. I'm fucking a hot redhead chick who's winning me a Spider-Man. What did I have to prove? I'm eating cotton candy and I'm fat, dumb, and happy. What did I have to prove to anybody? If anything, the only thing I lacked in that moment was the wisdom to truly appreciate it. You know, the wisdom to really look around and go, thank you, God, for this gift of life today. Like, it's right, Jet. Excuse me. He asked for no pickles. Excuse me. I'm winning him that Spider-Man. But the point is, like, Liam, you had a wife. Well, you still do.
Right. He does, yes.
For now, I don't know what the fuck, how far you're going to go down this road. God forbid if she calls you a fat retard. I don't know. We're going to be in divorce court next. My wife's trolling me. You have a wife, okay? You own a home, apparently. You have a little daughter. She's kind of annoying, but all kids are, as far as I'm concerned. But whatever. You have a lovely little daughter. You put out 2 books that sold. You were on the fucking Comicsgate stream, like drawing with all these guys. With guys that had real fucking credits. Like most Comicsgate people were fucking jokes, okay? But like Ethan Van Sciver's a fucking asshole half the time. But there's no denying his fucking professional credits, all right? Flash, Green Lantern, X-Men. Like major celebrated runs he was involved in. Alongside Jeff Jones, he revitalized Green Lantern. Like, there's no denying the professional cred of that man and what a talented artist he is, whatever you think of him politically or personally. And you're on stream with him drawing. Like, you should have been kissing everybody's ass. You should have been so happy. You should have been like, I don't give a fuck what Soy Wars girl thinks of me. Okay, because mommy's winning me a Spider-Man. That's the lesson there. I didn't fuck it up because some carny tried to hurt my feelings. Because what could he possibly say to me in that moment? Like, buddy, I'm living a dream right now. What do you got to fucking say? That's the lesson here, bud. Whatever else we go over, like, that was the fucking lesson, man. You threw all that shit away. Because people were making fun of you. I get it. People were like stalking you and shit. That's a different issue. Let's keep going.
And I'm going to take those channels away as well. That's where we're at now, because we're at A. John Malin took down all of his jack show. Can you blame him? Can you blame him? Who wants to be associated with that fucking dumpster fire? Maybe I'll dedicate Cecil's destruction to John Malin for his birthday. Guys, should we destroy Cecil today in memoriam of the birth of John Malin? Should that be the
I don't know anything about John Malin, but he's probably like, nah, bro.
He's a fat blob that
he's probably sending like that Jonah Hill kid. Like, cut it out.
I destroyed him because he crossed me and because he thinks that he's a big tough guy. Should we do that? I don't know. That seems like, I don't know if that'd be a good birthday present. I mean, when they want to talk shit about me, it sounds like they're very brave people. Very brave people. They probably sit on a pen of like 5 other people cackling. It would be a shame if someone reported his Twitter post. Would it be a shame? I mean, I think that we need to be civil towards one another. I think that until Liam is back down to like ratcheted down to like 1, I think that we're in an era where now, unfortunately, kindness is now law. Kindness is now law. You got to walk around and smile. It's like it's that episode of fucking. Right now, we're in an era of the internet where, you know, that episode of The Twilight Zone with the kid who sends you out to the cornfield? That's where we are right now. So I would like everyone to begin acting that way, please. Smile, even if you feel sad inside, because I don't want to be made uncomfortable. Don't say mean and hurtful things, or you're going to go to the cornfield. Sorry. I'm sorry. And we're Universe 7. We're going to win this thing. All you guys are on my side, so you're safe. We're all good. They wanted to play propaganda. They wanted to play, like social warfare. Well, I mean, okay, here we are. Now I'm on the board. Now I'm playing too. Don't want to get hit. Hyenas attack a hippo, and the hippo runs them into a pack of crocodiles. Animal jiu-jitsu. Yeah, it's awesome. I know you weren't trying to get this draft. I just know that they will. I gotta be careful because I got guys coming at me. I'm like, get out of here, fuck off. You know, it's hard. It's hard being a little koala guy.
Again, this sounds like fucking Swirsky when he was on coke. What are we doing here? Good God, it was an hour to get to that fucking clip. Well, no, friends, we didn't go the whole hour. Let's see. let's see, which video are we doing next?
Trash cast or the becoming all powerful?
Let's do the trash cast one. This is where Ethan is talking to him. Oh, wait, no, is this this isn't the one where he's talking about? Okay, yeah, this one. There's one where he's talking about. Okay, pause for a second. There's one where he's talking about a Dropbox, like somebody invited him into a Dropbox that had child pornography in it, and he's been reporting it or something, and he's on a crusade to get them all taken down, and that's a whole bag of worms I don't even want to get into tonight. But Jesus Christ, but no, we'll do this one. Good Lord. Yeah, go ahead and play.
That are fundamentally misguided and dishonest. And there's also a little part I saw. I haven't seen the whole thing, but there was a little part I saw where he said, I don't want to start problems or anything like that. And in the spirit of that, I'm going, and I know that everyone's going to yell at me, like, don't be merciful. You got to go 100. I'm going to try and be nice. Okay.
Liam, you don't have to be merciful to me. Okay, like you are not in a position to offer me mercy. I am offering you mercy. I am being kind to you. Kindness that a lot of people would say you do not deserve by your very actions.
Okay, Paul.
The idea that you think.
Again, I don't have a problem with EVS. In fact, I've grown quite fond of his fucking character, Cyberfrog. And I think a lot of my initial negative reaction to him early in Comicsgate was I associated a lot of Comicsgate with like Eric July. Like I thought it was all just grifter bullshit. Like Eric July just farts out low effort horse shit, and it's culture war stuff and it's YouTube merch and it's all this other bullshit and it's not real comics and fuck him. Whatever. There's a lot of negative things you could say about EVS. Like a lot of these books are way later than they frankly should be. And he can be a bit of a dick. Like he can, I get it. But that's a common thing. I mean, like, good God, Alex Ross is apparently one of the biggest assholes in the world. So that's a common thing with artists. That said, though, whatever you could say about EBS, good, bad, or ugly, he had bent over backwards to protect Liam and to shield Liam, often from the consequences of, frankly, Liam's actions, more often than not. He had been so good to fucking Liam. You should absolutely be kissing his ass. And much like, frankly, me, you should be saying, oh, wow, even Beglov is mad at me. You should have been saying, oh, wow, even Ethan is mad at me. Anyways, keep going.
That like you're being merciful to me and I deserve your vengeance is insane.
This is a guy that has shown me kindness and has stood up for me when a whole bunch of the fucking rest of the internet wouldn't. Okay? Now, that he has disrespected me profoundly on multiple instances.
You don't deserve that much respect right now.
But he is, a veteran of the industry that I work in. He is one of my peers. And before
you're not my peer.
The same way
right,
I would the likes.
I'm gonna agree with him here. You are not Ethan Van Sciver's peer, Liam. You're not. Maybe you have the potential to be at some point, fine, but you're not right now. You weren't even before you blew all this up. You weren't. Frankly, most of the Comicsgate people, and I'm even using that in a broad term, all this culture war crowdfunding fucking ecosystem, like even Rippaverse and shit like that. Most of them cannot reasonably be called Ethan's peers. Like even the ones that are former pros, like Dale Keown and shit, very good artist. And yeah, Pitt has a soft spot for a lot of people. He's not on Ethan's level. I'm sorry, he's not. Maybe you could argue Chuck Dixon is over at the Rippaverse from the sheer amount of books he's put out, and he did co-create Bane and all this other shit. I don't think he's nearly as good as Ethan's stuff was, but whatever. It's a writer and an artist. It's kind of apples and oranges. But no, I guess you could call him on Ethan's level. The rest of these clowns, no. Even again, the former pro ones, no. It's like, well, I worked on an issue at Tech Jacket one time. That's great, man. That and $2 will get you a Pepsi. Like, again, X-Men, Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman runs, all this other shit that Ethan's done. Whole other fucking level. Like, this is a genuine pro, okay? There are movies, there are Hollywood fucking movies in which his name is at the bottom under special thanks. Like, you're not on the same level as him. Yeah, he can be an asshole sometimes. I get it. But, like, again, just professionally, he is your superior. Like, as a man, sometimes you just need to accept that shit. You just need to be like, okay, maybe I can be at his level, but I am not right now. Like, I don't know where you found that, Luke, but that's awesome.
It's a little flashback, possibly.
You should also send that to me for
reasons. Educational, academic reasons, of course.
Yes. For research purposes. But no, you're not on his level, Liam. Frankly, no one else on those fucking streams is. Okay? What do you think, Bosch, the Pigman guy is? No. Like, I'm sorry, no. Like this, like that corner of the internet is the Ethan Van Sciver and Friends show. All right. But anyways, keep going.
So like Katie did or Nick Ricada, who have some negative value. I want to instead be fair.
Well, that's
and I know
good.
that puts me in a position of weakness and other nonsense, right? But I am not Yellow Flash. I'm not one of these other scumbags that tries to tear other people
Yellow
down.
Flash scumbag.
That's not who
we
I am.
agree about that.
You know, he has a daughter. He has a sick wife. I want to make his life easier, not harder. I don't want to take away his YouTube channel. I don't want to
listen to that. I don't want to take away his YouTube channel. Fucking hell, man. Well, yeah, you shouldn't want to do that. Like, I don't know, man. Imagine if my boss wrote me up and I was like, look, man, I don't want to slit your throat. And he'd be like, well, that's a weird fucking thing to say. I mean, you're not supposed to want to do that.
Right.
But now that makes me think you do want to do that. That makes me, you've conveyed the opposite of what the literal interpretation of your words is. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm trying to come up with analogies to be fun and like keep this a little lighthearted and shit. But like, no, dude, what are you doing, man? You owe Ethan so much. Like, that's the point. You owe him. Like, again, there's a lot of people that hate Ethan, and I can understand it sometimes. He's kind of a dick sometimes. I get it. I like you more than him, Liam. I certainly know you more than him. Him and I follow each other on Twitter, but like, we're not buddies. He doesn't probably even know who the fuck I am. All right. But like, he's right and you're wrong. I don't know what else to tell you here. He has done so much for you. winning me a Spider-Man. Let's keep going with the video.
And I know that there's a lot of you guys that want me to hate him, okay, and think that I have valid reasons for it, and maybe I do. There's some stuff that I'm pretty angry about, but at the end of the day, this is a different situation that we're dealing with here. I'm not dealing with some internet detritus. You know what I mean? I'm not dealing with like some piece of scum. This is Ethan Van Sciver, creator of the emotional spectrum. This is the guy that did Flash Rebirth.
I hear it loud
This
and
is the
clear.
guy that,
Loud and clear.
Well, okay.
read my Dynasty book, and
it does drive me nuts. Jeff Jones created the emotional spectrum. Like he was the writer behind. Like Ethan Van Sciver had very much of a hand in that. He was the guy that visually designed like the symbols on those rings and shit like that. But like, come on. I praised Ethan Van Sciver a lot, but the reality is if you were there at the time and reading comics at the time, everyone was like, "Hey, are you reading Jeff Jones' Green Lantern?" Like, nobody was saying, "Are you reading Ethan Van Sciver's Green Lantern?" I didn't hear that at all. Okay, the 2000s was very much the time of the superstar writer. Like, people were like, "Are you reading Bendis' New Avengers? You know, are you reading Jeff Jones' Green Lantern?" You know, it was that kind of thing. Are you reading Mark Miller's whatever? Yeah. Did you see what Grant Morrison did? That was the talk of the town in comics in the 2000s. So, like, yeah, he's the co-creator. Let's calm down. Anyways, keep going.
Understood the message that was in it and appreciated it and helped out my family. So the ultimate sort of goal here is to sort of take one last fucking public shot.
This is
Hey,
largely
hey,
worthless.
hey,
Like, I mean, you doing this is largely worthless. I'm not seeing you making any money. You know, it's like I would think, like, you know, if you were getting big super chats from your big supporters, then it would be worth it. I'm not really seeing you make any money here. Liam's mania is dying down, says General Piggy. I told you it would, and it would become depression. He made fun of me for that. I said, Liam is currently experiencing a mania. He's manic. Well, everyone, and he's drinking from a chalice and talking about destroying people and enjoying that. That's called mania. Now comes the depression. He made fun of me for saying that about him. It's like, I'm not here to make, like, I didn't say that to mock you, Liam. I didn't say that to hurt your feelings. I just identified what you are going through. And people who are perplexed by your behavior, I think that would be like reassuring for them to understand. You know, it's like that you are probably manic depressive. I would say probably, and I'm only saying that just because I'm not a doctor, but I've lived with somebody who is manic depressive. That would be my father. And so I recognize the symptoms. I recognize what it is. And what I'm seeing in you is very manic.
I'm gonna echo that. My mother was bipolar, and I've known other people too. But yeah, my mother. Like, yeah, that's what this looks like to me. I'm not a doctor either, but I'm gonna concur with not a doctor Ethan's fucking prognosticism there. Boy, I can't speak. Prognosis. I'm gonna agree with it. Like, yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like you got on a manic high and you're coming down. Yeah, it seems like you probably need a doctor's help on this. Yeah. That would be my guess. At the very least, you need somebody in your life that can tell you no. All right. Now, were I in your position, it would probably be my wife that would be like, knock it off. Like, oh, okay, sorry. Like, my bad, honey. Like, stop striking channels, you know. That would be, if I was in Liam's position, my redheaded wife would be grabbing my fucking ear and yanking me over to the computer. You're like, no, apologize. And I'd be like, I'm sorry, I struck down everyone's channel. That would be what would probably happen to me in that situation. And as humiliating as that would be, at least I wouldn't be going further down that path. Like, in the long run, that would be better than what's going on here. All right, let's keep going.
Impressive. You know, I'm seeing that kind of thing where one day you're king of the world, and then the next day it's like, whoa, fuck. You're down by the riverbank. You know what I mean? That's the next day. It is what it is. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You could say that doctors say that, oh, I'm just fine. I don't think doctors would say that you are not manic depressive. You know, I think that would be something. I think you have a chemical imbalance. little touch of tism, bunch of things going on here. That's my assessment of you, which allows me to be merciful to you as well. You're being merciful to me. I really appreciate that. I'm being merciful to you as well. Diagnosing you as somebody who is a little bit sick and therefore deserves a little bit of pity. All right.
Welcome.
You're just getting started. You lost 90% of your audience.
Okay, so first up, I'm going to say this civilly to you, Ethan.
Go ahead,
You're under
say-
no obligation to respect my
Mhm.
request,
Mhm.
but, you know,
Yeah.
you are playing videos of me in a state of mental duress moments before what was a suicide attempt and a hospitalization.
According to you.
On a
Yeah.
video that has been removed from YouTube and is
Right.
considered pretty sensitive content.
Not really.
I
No.
would appreciate it politely if
Mhm.
you did not continue to play this moment over and over again on your
Okay.
life.
Here's how I'm going to respond to you. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. The same way you don't give a fuck about how anybody else feels as you sit there and threaten people's channels. Liam, if you want me to start treating you like a human being and with respect, to not even consider mocking you in your ridiculous moments, you'll stop threatening people about taking their channels down. I don't care about your feelings anymore. I don't care about your sensitive moments. I don't even believe they're real. I don't know what to believe anymore. You've lied so many times. I don't know if this is real and genuine. As I said when I saw it, this isn't the behavior of somebody who's about to go that route. This is the behavior of someone seeking attention. You threatening to strike everybody down and take their channels away from them, take their livelihoods away from them because they're making fun of you. You threatening to destroy people's lives because they find you a figure of fun, or they don't like what you're saying. They think you're a dangerous person, and you say, "Stop making fun of me, please." I will stop doing that. I will stop treating your sad moments as funny the minute you stop abusing the internet. The minute you stop threatening people that you don't like and saying that you're going to take their channels down, which is what you just did to me. I'm not going to take your channel down, Ethan. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate that.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
So again, for those of you who don't have the backstory, the little video that's being, I really tried the title of the show tonight. Even that's from a video Liam put up. Oh, good God, I think it was 6 months ago, maybe close to a year ago. You know, the time flies by. I'm getting old. Where he basically was like, "I'm going to kill myself." And again, it's because Soy Wars girl was making fun of him and shit like that. And then he just ghosts. He's just gone on the internet for a while. Like nobody hears hiding her hair of him for several days. And you know, I was like, did I just see my friend kill himself? I don't, you know. I was at work that night, by the way. It was a Saturday night. I was working Saturday nights at my job, like little half shifts on Saturday nights. I'm at fucking work. And I gotta wait till I'm on break to be able to hear the video part. But I see everybody talking about it and shit. And I see it up. And it's like, oh, wow, I just got an alert notification that a buddy of mine might have just fucking killed himself. Scotsman, another buddy of yours, who I talked to, and he said this publicly, so I'm not telling tales out of school. He was that day he had to go to dinner for like his 50th birthday party. And he has to be sitting there, you know, smiling for his friends and family, where he's like, Did Liam fucking drown himself in the river? Like, what the fuck happened? You know? And everybody that stuck up for you over the years was fucking humiliated by that stunt. To some extent, all of us were fucking humiliated and had to eat a little crow over that stupid fucking stunt. Your family, I can't imagine what your wife and daughter are going through and that shit. Like, and why? Because people fucking called you a fat retard on the internet? This is what I'm talking about, man. Like that's all this shit is. It's just a continuation of that, where it's like nobody's allowed to make fun of you. No, everybody is. That's life. Keep going.
Unbelievable that you would sit there and ask civilly for something. Okay, well, how about if we civilly ask you to stop striking people? Does that work both ways? So if you civilly stop striking people, I will stop playing this little clip of you going, "Oh, I tried." The reason why I played the clip that says "I tried" is because it's bullshit. Because there is no try, as Yoda said. There is just do. There's no I tried. I tried to behave myself. I tried to take advantage of these opportunities that were graciously given to me by people who've never met me before but wanted to see me succeed. There's no I tried and failed to behave like a normal person. It is a sad, pathetic excuse for you to put your hand in front of the camera and go, I tried. You didn't try. You didn't try. You responded to every single weak impulse that you have. Your ego, your pride, your desire to be in conflict with people. You just tried. You didn't try. That's why it's funny. It's not funny because it's a moment of your, weakness and that, it's funny because it's a lie. It's a lie. I tried not to be a monster. I tried not to be a piece of shit. I tried not to be ungrateful. I tried not to be like a distraction, a disgrace to the community that adopted me. I tried. You didn't try. There is no try. You're supposed to be somebody who watches Star Wars. You care about the lessons that you learned from He-Man and Star Wars. What did Yoda say? There is no try. There is do or do not. I'm not here. I'm not one of these guys. I'm not Dark Gift. I'm not, one of these guys who just wants to endlessly make fun of you. You know that. You identified that at the beginning. So why now you think that you and I are in conflict? Just because I'm a jerk? You think that's what it is? Really? You should know better than that. You should know better than that.
Streams. People have notified me about it.
Pause it.
They think it's distasteful.
So I'm going to second that. I'm going to second that. I'm not somebody that just fucking shits on you. I'm not a detractor, as DSP would say. I'm somebody that's had enough of this, dude. That can't. I can't. For your sake and mine, I can't co-sign this anymore. I can't even appear to be co-signing this anymore. You need to stop. You need to stop this. And there's another, I've given him this advice numerous times where it's like, oh, would all these people make fun of me? And it's like, first of all, it shouldn't matter. Second of all, if you stopped fucking responding to it, they would stop eventually. And he'll be like, yeah, well, I tried. I did a video where I talked about Fantastic Four #1. And I didn't talk about no drama, and they still clipped it and made fun of me. I'm like, yeah, they'll do that. Like I said to Davis one time when we were beefing, I kind of was like, dude, you don't understand. You're leading the dance here. Okay, you keep acting like a retard and then responding to me laughing about it. And it's a cycle. And I have no reason with the Davis thing, I had no reason to want to break it because I was having fun and making money. And when you're doing both those things at the same time, you don't want to let it go. But Davis had a reason to break it. And I kind of said, here's the cheat code, bud. Stop shitting your pants and stop responding to me. And he did for a while. And then I had no material and I had to move on. But it didn't happen instantly. When you do one stream and you're not doing all this drama retarded shit, and you're like, yeah, but the drama keeps happening. I'm like, that's I'm a fat fuck, Luke. You've seen me. I'm a fat fuck. Luke can attest. Yes. Beglov, fat ass, fat motherfucker. All right. Now, what if I went up to Luke the other day and I was like, Luke, I tried. Okay. I did 3 push-ups and I had a salad and I'm still a fat fuck. Clearly diet and exercise don't work. Luke would be like, well, that's a good start, but you got to keep doing that. Okay. You're going to have to do that a bit more before you're going to see any results. Well, no, I tried. I tried to do I did 3 push-ups and I ate a salad. So again, good start, but keep going, champ. I did one. He would tell me this. He'd be like, I did one live stream where I didn't do any retarded gay drama shit, and they still wanted to make fun of me. And it's like, yeah, these other people are having fun and probably making some money. They're not going to want to stop right away, dude. You're going to have to cut the oxygen off to them for a while.
Trolls are pretty relentless.
I tried. No. And yeah, I'm being a dick here a little bit. I am. I'm being a dick. I titled it, I really fucking tried. And that's probably a little mean for me to title it. But you know what, man? I gotta smack a little sense into you here, dude. I gotta try to smack a little sense into you here. I really hope and pray you man up and fucking listen. And maybe you will. Maybe I'll be able to get through to you. Because you've been able to take a lot of criticism from me over the years. Like, he crowdfunded those 2 comics. I've gone on his channel and talked about how comics don't need to be crowdfunded. That's fucking wasteful. Like, it's a comic book. You write it, you print, you draw it, you print it. Like, it's not a movie or a video game. It doesn't need crowdfunded. That's stupid. Why should the customer have to pay your upfront costs? That's anti-consumer. I've made those arguments on his fucking channel, Luke. Mm-hmm. I've gone on his channel and said your whole business model is wrong. It's bad and you should feel bad. Mm-hmm. And while he's disagreed, he took it like a fucking adult. Okay? To his credit, to his eternal credit, he did. And I've mentioned that before that I think that was to your credit. So I hope you do that again tonight, Liam. I really hope you try to take it like that. This is coming from a place of concern. Yes, we're laughing. We're having fun. It's a fucking stream. I got to entertain audience. Hopefully to get a super chat or 2. But I got to try. All right, you can bring it back up.
All right.
It's tasteful and
it's like Ethan tried to stop playing. I haven't played blackjack in a month and a half.
Or not had the same sort of struggles regarding mental health. I think that you are.
What did you just say? Did you just say struggles regarding mental health? You told me that you don't have struggles with mental health. You said that people who said that you're mentally unwell are lying and that you're fine, and doctors said that you're fine. What is this?
Mocking and diminishing what is ultimately a very, very tragic point in my life that really, honestly, by your own words, never should have been a public moment. So I would appreciate it as a kindness, as we're talking man to man, if you would stop showing this. I expect better from you. Okay,
Liam. All Troy. Okay, I hear you. You're sitting there telling me I expect better from you. Don't do that. Don't engage in this behavior on the internet. I expect better from you. Here's my answer to you. All Troy. All Troy, my hottest. All fucking Troy. And we'll see how it goes. See, I'll extend you the same courtesy you extended to me. When I said I'm putting you on Kings, I'm putting you next to some of the people who get a lot of respect in this community. I'm giving you this opportunity. I need you to behave a certain way. And you Troy. I will similarly Troy not to play that clip. Because that's what you're asking me to do. You're saying, be a decent person and don't play that clip. I'll Troy.
I don't expect better from a lot of other people, but I expect better from you. Please do not continue
I'll Troy.
to try to humiliate me in this way.
I'll try.
It is
I'll try. I'll try.
It is
unkind. Yeah, I'll try.
It is
I'll try.
Cruel, I would say.
Is it?
I would say you are being cruel and abusive.
So, Wallace, thank you for and your oath. Well, I'll try.
I am not proud of that moment. And I've been trying to move past it since it happened, and everyone seems to be dragging me back to it. And given
Liam, your behavior has been beyond shit since that moment. It's been beyond shit. Your behavior's been ridiculous. You're like, people are trying to drag me back to that moment. People just wanted you to go away. You know, I mean, you're threatening to strike channels, taking people's channels down. You're saying, it didn't work. It didn't work. This, I'm gonna try this. Just stop doing that. It's unbelievable that you're asking me to not do something that hurts your feelings or hurts you as a favor to you at this point in time. It's unbelievable, Liam. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to just not play that video clip. It doesn't hurt me at all to not do that. It should be easy for me to not engage in one single behavior. But what if I do? And then you go, you did it again. And I go, I tried, but I can't. You know what I mean? Insane.
The nature of things, I would hope that you would be the professional that you claim you are and stop doing that.
Hell, the River King says Crane style.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I might, and I might not.
This is the second time he's played the clip.
I must have played it 50 times, Liam. I played every time somebody gives me $10. I tried is a funny statement to me. It's a weak statement of failure when somebody's asking you to just behave a certain way, giving you a whole lot of things, and you tried, but you couldn't succeed. Earlier today, we watched Nick Rekieta attacking Liam Gray. And Liam Gray also watched Nick Rekieta attacking Liam Gray. And there's a little clip of a video that Katie made. Katie, thank you for this, of Liam responding to Nick Rekieta. It's only 13 minutes and a half. It won't kill you. It'll probably be good for you. Let's see what Liam has to say to Nick Rekieta in response. By the way, I got people arguing in my messages about whether it's okay. Like, do we agree with the idea that Nick basically said, Liam, if you're swinging from the Raptors, nobody would care. Some of you were like, yeah, that's not right. You shouldn't say that. Some of you were like, yeah, that's true. It would probably be good for everybody. That's weird to even have to have that debate.
Yeah. If you condition an entire audience of people to dehumanize someone.
We're going to go this route where this is me that made people hate you. I'm just going to ask my own audience. Chad, do you think that I did or said anything to deliberately steer you guys towards disliking Liam Gray? Did I do anything like that? Ethan, here's $10, says the X-File Thackeray. We're not playing that clip right now because Liam sincerely asked. He said, please don't play that clip anymore. Okay, I won't. I can control my behavior. I'm not here to deliberately hurt anyone. But as long as Liam Gray is making content every single day where he gets on live streams and threatens to strike channels and talks about how this is just the beginning and this guy's channel is going down next, I have no respect for his feelings. None. So my trade-off to Liam is stop doing that, stop striking channels, and we're okay. I'm not here to attack you. I'm not here to play clips that embarrass or humiliate you. I'm watching this clip now. Even now, I'm watching this clip with what Eric I would call good faith. This is a good faith. I'm viewing the clip because I said some things yesterday. Liam is going to have a chance to respond. We're not talking face-to-face anymore. Liam's blocked from this chat. I'm blocked from his chat. So this is how we're communicating right now. I said some things. If I'm wrong in some way with the things I said yesterday, it was unintentional. I didn't intend to say anything wrong. Liam's going to have a chance to correct those or respond to those things. Liam saying, I don't want you to play that I tried clip anymore is fine. It's getting old anyway. I don't want you to play it anymore. It hurts my feelings. Okay. Now I want you to hear me. I don't want you to go on your channel and threaten people's YouTube channels anymore. We don't strike channels. We don't do that. If you continue to do that, if you have to continue doing that, I will have no regard for your feelings at all. And by the way, I'm not breaking YouTube terms of service. You can't strike me. I'm not breaking YouTube terms of service. I didn't do anything wrong. So I think that's a fair deal. Like I said, you're not content where I'm like, everybody, let's point and laugh at Liam. I find you amusing. That video by 90s Router was very creative, very funny. But you're not somebody I want to talk about every single day. You've just put yourself in this position where right now everybody is talking about you because they're going, he's the Australian quartering, Jeremy Hambley. He's striking. It's so embarrassing. Man, it's embarrassing that you're associated with this community, that you've put yourself you're so obnoxious that other people are looking at you and going, this guy is proudly talking about striking people's channels right now. That's embarrassing. So my thing is this, as I said, no, I'm not going to play the all-fraud clip.
God, I almost feel like I'm not providing enough content here because I'm just I'm just listening to it again and I'm like, yeah, I'm nodding my head. Yeah. Go off, King. But yeah, it is fucking embarrassing. I don't understand how we got here. It's I'm just gonna strike him. People are just not allowed to make fun of me. I just have sincerely internalized that that's a thing. Just shit. This video might be gone tomorrow. This stream might be. I hope y'all are watching it now. I don't know. Maybe I can't stream next week. Maybe I'll have a strike. I would hope not. Again, Ethan is trying. He tried. He really fucking tried to be so nice to you. He has given you so many fucking chances. You owe him. Pardon me. You owe him so fucking much, dude. you just owe everybody more than this. This is despicable. You know, I expect better. Yes, I expect better from you, Liam. I've known you for a long time, and I genuinely expect better than this shit. Like, this is inexcusable. Like, I do think you're probably bipolar, manic depressant, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a doctor either. You know, it's my fucking assessment. Okay. My qualifications of having lived with somebody like that, of having known a few other people like that, of having watched a whole bunch of Dr. House, would be my amateur opinion is that you probably are bipolar. And that there are treatments that can, I understand a lot of like chemical fucking pills for that kind of shit can just kind of neuter you. You know, it kills your sex drive. It's fucking, you know, it kills your creativity, that kind of shit. That's why a lot of crazy people never stay on their pills for very long. That is a genuine tragedy because a lot of those treatments are like, you know, it's like, well, yeah, I'm not depressed anymore, but I can't laugh or come. And it's like, yeah, a lot of people are like, you know, I'd rather be crazy than be nothing. This is horrible. But like, I don't know, man, not all of them are that bad. And just even therapy, man, just even having people in your life that can yank you by the collar, like by the scruff of the neck, and just go, no. Like that alone is just, you need people like that in your life. You need a priest or a pastor, you know, that could just be like, knock it off. You need your fucking father-in-law or something. I know you're not close to your biological father. I don't think he's even still alive. Whatever, man. You need people in your life. They can just be like, no, Liam, that's a bad Liam. And that's what I'm trying to be right now, by the way. Now, I'm some asshole that's on the other side of the world. I'm in the real country that has its flag on the moon. You know, in the cool hemisphere where the moon's not upside down. So, like, I can't personally come to your fucking house and just, like, smack you in the back of the head and go, knock it off. But believe me, I would if I could. If you were within a day's drive of me, that would have already happened. Like, this just gets worse and worse, Liam, if you continue to go down this road. You had a lot of opportunity in the last few years, and you've thrown most of it away. It's probably still repairable. People love a comeback. You know, you could probably still get back to where you are. But you got work to do in that regard, man. And step one is that you knock it off with the flagging. That's step fucking one. Frankly, you ought to apologize for it. I know that's a bitter pill that you really don't want to fucking hear, but that would be my advice to you. We're gonna wrap this up because I don't want to go on all night with it. But that would be my advice to you, Liam. Is that you get on your fucking stream as soon as you fucking can. I believe you said you were out doing some stuff this evening because I invited him on here, by the way. Never let it be said I didn't. Just to be clear, I said, you can come on here and say you're fucking beast. Like, that's 100%. By all means. And you can still come on this channel whenever the fuck you want and tell me how I'm wrong and I'm an idiot. By all means. 100%. But that would be my advice to you. Like, yeah, okay, right now, I believe you're apparently busy. As soon as you're able, you hop in front of the fucking mic. You get in front of there and you go, look, guys, I lost my fucking shit. I'm sorry. And I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to strike people because they made fun of me. Again, it would be one thing. I know there's in real life shit. It would be one thing if Katie Dids was like putting your fucking address up there or your social security number. I don't know. You're Australian, whatever the equivalent is. Your didgeridoo number. You know, if she was sending dingoes to your house to eat your baby, that'd be one thing. But no, she was just calling you names on the fucking internet. So just get out there and be like, look, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have acted this way. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to all these people. You know, you don't even have to apologize to your enemies. Like, just apologize to your friends for fucking embarrassing them. You know, apologize to Ethan. Full stop. You should apologize publicly to Ethan. Like, I'm sorry. You did a lot for me and I wasn't grateful. I am sorry. Yeah. That doesn't mean you restore and he'll let you on the fucking show again. He might. He might at some point. If you've proven that you're really fucking sorry. I don't know. That's between you and him. It's between you and him and God, I guess. But he might. He might not. I don't know. But either way, you need to do that. You should do that. I'm sorry. I've lost my shit. I'm going to work on my fucking books and not fight with everybody, even when they're trying to fight with me. That's what you should do. I don't think you will. But sometimes you gotta say these things. Yeah. It would have been easier for me to just talk about how Mitch McConnell's probably dead and all this other stuff tonight. But really, in the last few days, it really kind of weighed on me where it's like, I gotta say some shit. I can't not anymore. And again, I don't dislike Liam. He's free to come on this. He was on this channel last week. Last Wednesday he was on here. He can come on any fucking time. I don't dislike him. He's done nothing to me personally other than fucking worrying me sick one night at work with his dumb stunt. But this isn't about, oh, I hate Liam, he's bad and he should feel bad. No, I consider him a friend. And as a friend, I have to say, this ain't it, Chief. And that may result in him deciding I'm not his friend anymore. That would be a shame for him, mostly. But, you know, either way, I'm hoping you pull your head out of your ass. I'm praying for you, bro. I want you to succeed. I want you to be better than this. But we don't always get what we want, do we? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Well, this has been a less than fun fucking show. Let's check Streamlabs, see if we got anything, and then we'll wrap it up. I got to figure out how to get Streamlabs back and running. So that people like to send when they get the donation thing. When they get the little chime that pops up. All right. Doesn't look like we got anything. Well, folks, if you do enjoy the content, I don't know why you would because it's dog shit. But if you do, you should send your super chats to streamlabs.com/thebeglov. And if you don't, I'm going to strike your channels. If you don't, everybody has to be nice to me from now on. I'm going to strike your channels. PayPal.me/thebeglov. And I got a link to the Amazon wishlist down below. If you would like to buy me some dumb shit that I like, that would also be awesome. And if you don't do it, Mitch McConnell said to me that you're supposed to do it. And if you don't do it, I'm going to strike all your YouTube channels. I'm going to delete your Twitters. I'm going to report you to the cyber police. Consequences will never be the same.
Indeed.
Oh, Lordy. Just stop, Liam. Just stop it. No more striking people. Just get back to work. Make some fucking apologies and get back to work. That's my advice. Ignore it if you want. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an asshole. But whatever. It had to be said. All right, folks. We will be back next Wednesday at 9 p.m., assuming I haven't been struck and I can't stream anymore. Which is a distinct possibility. But if that does happen, I will keep you updated posts on this channel. Also, you can follow my good buddy Andrew Banner over on the Twitters, books_Andy. And Luke, you're on the Twitter too, aren't you?
More or less like a ghost.
Luke doesn't do much on the Twitter. All right. Well, that's about it for tonight, folks. Thanks, everybody, for being here for this. Less than a fun stream, but need it done. See y'all next week. Beglov out.